Hello guys, this is Ken. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm gonna talk about the Ultimate Hawkeye Dual Laser Doggo build. I made this build for 4 players co-op carry runs. So let's take a look on how this build fight. I think this is an all-rounded build that you can do decent damage on both single target by the fire laser and clear out the swarm of explosive lanterns by the lightning laser. Moreover, these gloves shoot for a very long range that you can also snipe the creepy monks. So I really enjoy playing this build. And for the final boss fight, if your team is lucky enough to get all the ingredients for this build, you are able to melt the boss in less than a minute. The example I shown here is just an average run, not a perfect run. Even can't get the infinity dual-wielding because I can't get the level 3 battle-tested ascension. So it may just take a little bit longer to finish the boss fight. Bear in mind that the laser is very useful for hitting the fireball shooting from the nose of the boss, and preventing you from getting the massive fireball damage which could potentially one-shot kills you. Now I will explain in details about how to actually build it in 3 parts: scrolls, ascension, and weapon choice.
Okay, first of all, scrolls, especially for the survivability. You must survive in order to do any damage. A dead body has 0 DPS. So always remember to take survivability before damage output. I would suggest you go fully HP by the flesh and bones. It also makes you go vegetarian so you can do photosynthesis to recover 2% HP per second. Don't need buns anymore. Then you can also upgrade yourself to Vampire Vegetarian to gain Life Leech ability by the Fire Enthusiast, but you will need to play fire in order to burn yourself first. Finally, you will be always 0 shield, so you can have the movement speed and damage buffs by the Resolute for all the time. One thing to bear in mind is that if you're gonna trigger the effect of Life Leech by Fire Enthusiast, you cannot take the Elemental Power Scroll because it will prevent you from igniting monsters. And if you can't ignite monsters, you are not gonna burn yourself and cannot do the Life Leech. And then, we will need the mobility for dodging the enemy's attack. First of all, Snow Boots is good for preventing yourself from getting the slowdown effect, including the side effect of Corrosion Enthusiast. Then you may go for dash or non-dash movement style. For the dash style, you will need the Propulsion Device in order to get the triple dash. Then you may also need to take the advanced Joggers so you can dash more frequently. If you are lucky enough to get the strategic advantage, you will get 40% more movement speed after each time you dash. Think about it, you are gonna run really fast by the high dash frequency and the movement speed buffs. And the Windrider, it would gives you a bit defense for every 3 dash you use. In some cases, if you are so lucky to got the Ostrich Rider, then you could not dash anymore, but you will be fast as crazy, no joke. But it would be more difficult to get due to higher rarity. And one more combo for mobility is the ammo recoverer. I would call it the ammo generator. You get 1 random ammo for every meter you traveled. So imagine you move so fast, then you probably won't have any ammo issue. To sustain your ammo, you will need the ammo belt plus bullet bank in order to stock up a lot of ammo you need. And when using a gun with large magazine, it would be nice to use the against the flow, because when you hit some enemy, you will recover 10% ammo in your magazine every seconds for 4 seconds, so in total you will recover 40% of your magazine size whenever you hit somebody. Then if you got some weapons with exclusive inscriptions like +2 projectiles and triple the ammo consumption when it comes with the deft hands, You are gonna be crazy and you can potentially wipe out the whole area's monster without consuming any single ammo. Because you gain the ability for no ammo consumption for 2 seconds whenever you kill some monster. And if you're gonna reload your guns, the magic magazine would be a little help. Your ammo cost will be reduced by 33% in principle if you reloaded many times. For reducing the damage we take, we would like to have a spirit feline, aka the 9 lives cat, that cap the max damage we could take for any single hit to 11% of our max HP, or the sum of our shield and HP. If you're lucky enough to get this spirit feline, you can take both the sanguine relic and dual edge without any worries. Because the spirit feline would neutralize the increased damage we take to cap it 11% of our max HP. And it would be nice to grab the lightless shield and maybe the deflection shield. But if you're gonna take the deflection shield without the spirit feline, you need to be careful of the explosive lanterns. Because these close-range explosion could possibly one-shot kills you. Finally, we are going to talk some damage. We are aiming for the weak points of the time. Ideally, we are always dealing critical strikes, and the Hawkeye sight would be a great buff for our damage. And the merciless strike greatly increase our lucky shot chance on critical hits. For dealing the small monsters other than the elites and bosses, the penetration bullet is very powerful for bypassing any shield or armors, which is nearly equals to one-shot kill any small monsters. To make the build even more broken, you may use the advanced depot, that shoots from your reserve ammo rather than the magazine, so you no longer need to reload. And if you got the elemental cube, you can have a fixed single elemental damage buffer. Just drop your advanced depot first, then shoot and reload your number 3 primary weapon to get the element you want. Then pick up your advanced depot again, then the elemental damage buff will be fixed. But remember to drop your against the flow if you got the advanced depot. For the ascensions, just pick the battle tested at the top priority whenever it comes up. Then I suggest you to take the golden combat for defensive or the twin gunner or lucky ammo for more damage. It may be also useful if you get the ammo expert. If you are so lucky to get both battle-tested level 3 and the golden combat level 3, you become the legendary immortal dog, probably a vegetarian vampire doggo. Because you just reduced dual-wielding duration instead of dying when you get a deadly blow. And you shoot 20 ammos to regain 2 seconds of dual-wielding duration. You shoot 40 ammos, then you can recover the reduced 3 seconds dual-wielding duration. Just do the math. The Thunderclap gloves shoots 13 ammo per second. And the laser glove shoots 9 ammos per second. If you are dual-wielding and constantly shooting, you gain more than 2 seconds dual-wielding duration per second. And I didn't count the life leech from laser gloves that will regenerate your HP. Never mind, don't want to explain more, just shoot the ammo then you become immortal doggo. Well, for the weapon choice, I would suggest the gloves. For its unique advantages, like 100% accuracy without any recoil, which is very user-friendly and new player-friendly. And it got long effective range. I'm not sure if it has unlimited range. With decent damage, so you can snipe the monks far away. And also the Thunderclap gloves can deal of effect damage to clear out the explosive lantern swarms. So I highly suggest you to dual wield both laser glove and the Thunderclap gloves. And it will not reduce your movement speed, so it is very safe to use. But one weakness for this weapon is the low critical damage multiplier. So we are gonna fix it by the Gemini inscription plus the Hawkeye sight. Then your critical damage will be crazy.
Thank you for watching and thanks for the support. Hope this guide helps and please remember to like and subscribe. I love you guys. See you next time.